Early morning fire caused by leakages in the gas pipeline in the Malaysia state-owned Petronas Energy Company have burnt over 50 houses, with 100 persons sustaining injuries when a massive column of thick balls fire blazed through some parts of Putra Heights, a town near Kuala Lumpur, the capital city of Malaysia. The Malaysia Prime Minister, Anwar Ibrahim, announced temporary cash compensation to the gas fire victims. Smoke with burning flames could be seen in the videos made available by the local residents rising from houses while the rescue team battled the fire from morning till Tuesday afternoon. It was gathered that the fire was completely extinguished at 3:45 p.m., according to Malaysia local time, as stated by Selangor Menteri Besar, Amiruddin Syari. The blaze was reportedly caused by a leak in the gas pipeline operated by Petronas. The massive fire, we learnt, forced people from their homes and injured more than 100 during Eid celebrations near Malaysia's capital. The fire started in the morning in the town of Puchong in Selangor State on the outskirts of the capital Kuala Lumpur, according to local media. The inferno, which was visible kilometers away, was caused by a gas pipeline leak stretching approximately 500 meters, said fire officials in Selangor State. The valve to the affected pipeline, which belongs to Malaysia's state-run oil firm Petronas, has been shut off, the fire officials said in a statement. While the early morning blaze was coming under control in the afternoon, more than 100 people were injured, the fire department stated, as reported by AFP. About 60 of the injured were hospitalized. Selangor Deputy Police Chief Muhammad Zaini Abu Hassan was quoted as saying by local broadcaster Astro Awani. No deaths were reported, but about 50 houses were affected by the blaze, the fire department said. The victims of this morning's pipeline fire will receive 2,500 ringgit Malaysia each, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim said. Anwar also said the owners of the houses that were damaged by the fire will receive 5,000 ringgit Malaysia. The federal and state governments as well as Petronas will see to the repairs of the damaged homes, the PM said, according to local media. Anwar posted on his Facebook social media account a few minutes ago and stated thus: "While surveying the location of the tragic fire in Putra Heights this afternoon, I announced immediate cash assistance to the victims of the incident. 1. 5,000 ringgit Malaysia for a house that was completely destroyed by fire. 2. 2,500 ringgit Malaysia for partially affected residential. Inshallah, it will be broadcasted as soon as possible. Long-term assistance, including rehabilitation of residential areas and welfare of victims in temporary evacuation centers, PPS, are being discussed between the federal government, state government and Petronas. Praying for all the offices in Putra Heights to be eased. I also request the state government and the agencies involved to provide adequate assistance to the displaced victims," said Anwar. 2 residential areas in Putra Heights have been declared as restricted zones. Meanwhile, Malaysian hypermarket chain Maidan Muhammad Holdings BHD has offered 10,000 ringgit Malaysia to the victims. Maidan is Sabang Jaya's neighborhood hypermarket. As your fellow neighbor, I felt compelled to offer 10,000 ringgit Malaysia to help the victims, its managing director, Amir Ali Maidan, said in a statement. However, more was needed to help the victims, and Amir said the company would chip in. Amir said the funds were to provide immediate relief for the victims to buy food, clothing and bedding. I am sure the government will offer assistance to the victims, but our gesture is for immediate emergency assistance. Petronas, in a statement on its website, stated that Petronas confirms that a fire has occurred at the main Petronas Gas Berhad (PGB) pipeline near Putra Heights, Sabang Jaya, Selangor on the 1st of April 2025 at 8:10 hours. The affected pipeline has been isolated, and all relevant stakeholders have been informed. Petronas is working closely with all relevant parties to ensure the safety of the surrounding community, environment and security of gas supply to the nation, which remain our utmost priority. Petronas surrounding 3 retail stations, PS Putra Heights, PS KM2LDP and PS Putra Bestari, are not affected but have been temporarily closed as a precautionary measure. Customers may use the following alternatives for their refueling needs: PS USJ20, USJ6 and USJ9. We will provide additional updates and information on the incident in due course as investigations are still underway, the energy company stated.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.